Welcome to Quiet Echo, where small-town life helps make sense of big headlines drifting across the country. I'm Lars Olson, and I'll share a look at something blowing through every conversation lately: America's changing energy picture. A national report landed this morning showing wind power rising faster than experts predicted. States once rooted firmly in coal, gas, and hydro are now watching turbines sprout along their ridgelines. For some folks, this sounds like progress. For others, it feels like Washington turning the page before towns like Cedar Valley finish reading the last paragraph. Energy stories may seem distant from a place tucked between foothills and farmland, but anything shifting the national grid eventually shows up here, on the electric bill taped to a refrigerator, on a repair ticket for a furnace stress during deep winter, or on a business ledger when brownouts hit during store hours. News like this lands closer to home than many realize. Here in Cedar Valley, the day starts long before the sun decides to rise. Power keeps the barn warm during calving season. It keeps the diner's griddle hot. It keeps the lights on in the hardware store, where customers wander in with early morning questions that rarely make headlines but always matter. Every hour of labor in this town depends on electricity holding steady. That's why big announcements from far away stir mixed feelings. Wind power's growth might help the country in the long run, but the real question echoes across every rural road. Will the grid stay strong when storms roll in? Will the lights hold during deep winter? Will promises made on paper translate into reliability where it counts? Wind turbines don't clear fallen trees from local lines. They don't repair a transformer freezing in an ice storm. They don't soften the blow when a shop owner pays a higher bill after a month of unstable supply. They certainly don't replace the common sense expectation folks have here. If something powers your home, it ought to work every day, not just on the days forecasts cooperate. Still, the report carries more than warnings. It carries a reminder about resilience. Rural places know something about weather, wind, and change. Adaptation built towns like Cedar Valley one broken axle, one repaired roof, one season at a time. If change comes with respect for the people who live with its consequences, it can build stronger communities instead of weaker ones. The message today is simple. National energy conversations need local voices, not consultants, not lobbyists. The linemen repairing downed wires at midnight. The farmer watching frost creep over a field. The shopkeeper replacing furnace parts for a neighbor short on time and money. These quiet voices understand daily strain in ways no chart can capture. The wind blowing across the nation today carries opportunity, but opportunity only works when responsibility walks beside it. Progress must move with people, not past them. Small towns aren't obstacles in the way of a greener future. They're the backbone of the country that needs reliable power more than anyone. Cedar Valley stands ready to do its part. Always has. Always will. As long as those shaping our future remember where real strength begins in working hands, working hearts, and communities weathering storms together. I'm Lars Olson, and this has been Quiet Echo sponsored by Publication Consultants. We believe in the power of authors. Join us again tomorrow, and until then, may the wind at your back carry more promise than worry.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time. Keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open.